Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Sorry, I'm a bit frazzled at the moment. I hope you guys are having a good day today. And I hope you're excited to play more A Date with Death with my baby girl, Casper. Um, but yes, I hope you guys are having a good day. I apologize that I'm very slightly late. Um, I was trying to get Ruby to clean the floor. That's my Roomba, by the way. I named her Ruby. And she started dying, so I had to make sure she wasn't dead. Turns out she had a hair clog in her. Yuck. But all fixed and solved now, so. Woo! Hi, Skylord! Welcome to the stream. So, yes, welcome to Fistfight and Siege. I hope you guys are having a good day. I already said that. I'm repeating myself already. But, yeah, I don't really. I still haven't been outside, so I still don't have anything, new to say. I did. I did make plans to go out this weekend, though, so that I could go outside. There is um, a like anime slash pop culture slash figure store that I wanted to take a look at, and I may or may not buy myself another Miku figure. Ew, head stuck in a vacuum. Yeah, but luckily it like the actual brush thing thing can like come out, so I just like took it out. Easy peasy. Ruby's very easy to clean, luckily. Unlike with an old vacuum I had, where I literally had to like get a knife and cut whatever debris was stuck in there. Anyway, I'm very excited to go outside this weekend. Will I touch grass? Probably not, because I'm probably going to be in my wheelchair. But my wheelchair will touch grass, maybe. If that counts. Hopefully. I'm gonna watch the new Chainsaw Man movie on Friday. Oh, that's exciting. Well, if I remember, in America, it's generally like a day back, so you'll be watching that around the time I'll be at the shops, ish. Anyway, well, I hope it's good. I haven't watched any Chainsaw Man, just cause I don't know. I don't really think it's for me, to be honest. Like, the art looks nice, don't get me wrong, but all I know is that the main character is a teenage boy who does what he does for boobs. Which, I'm not saying that he can't. That's not terrible motivation. But, I don't know. I just don't really think that would be for me. Speaking of anime, though, because Fistfight, you were talking about how you wanted to do an anime watch thing. I was thinking maybe like we'll do a monthly watch along thingy where we can watch whatever for everyone in the Discord server, and then maybe I'll do like a fortnightly one for subscribers. At least that's what I was thinking. I'll still have to figure out days and stuff, but yeah, it's just the thought I had. Come on, Sai, you would do the same. Look. I appreciate people, but like, there's a limit, Like, if someone said drink a bottle of bleach or eat hairspray, I don't care how handsome they are. I'm not doing that. The fights are sick. I believe you. I mean, yeah, he's named Chainsaw Man. I would love to see some fight choreography with a bunch of chainsaws. I think that would be great. But again, I just feel like outside of the fight scenes, I'd probably just die a little on the inside. But yeah. I mean, I was just thinking because I was like, oh, do I have the money to be buying figures? Do have a little bit saved up. I do still need to. Nope. Let me try that again. I do still need to pre-order those alien staged androids. I keep going, oh, I'll do it, and then I keep putting it off like an idiot. But I should have money for one, as long as it's not too expensive. Anyway, you say this right before you start trolling over Casper, lol? Yeah, well, he's not telling me to drink bleach. And he might be like, ooh, I'm coming for your soul, or whatever. But, like, I'm not giving it to him. I love my baby girl, alright, but he ain't getting shit from me. Unless it's reasonable. In which case, my soul... arguable if it exists in the first place, but also not reasonable. No, but would your body morph beyond human comprehension if he saw his titties? I can neither confirm nor deny whether or not that would happen. let's maybe. I saw most of the verts of a Trigon. Is old or new Trigon? Because the new one doesn't make sense without watching the old one. Okay. Sir, I've seen Trigon Stampede. Right? Loved it. No, but it's going to be the original Trigon. At least I'm pretty sure what's the original Trigon. Because I haven't watched it. And I mean, and Stargaze, Trigon Stargaze is coming out in 2026. So I was like, okay, I'll put that as an option. And then if they pick it, I have a reason to, like, watch the original before Stargaze comes out. Because, I mean, most of the stuff made sense. But you're right, there were a couple things when I watched Stampede where I was like, why are there plants? How did all this, you know, like, what's going on with some of the, like, lore stuff? But that's okay, because we're going to hopefully watch the old one, and then, you know, I'll understand fully, and I'll be able to appreciate Vash. I can't speak. I mean, I can never speak, but it seems to be worse lately. I'll be able to appreciate the hot men to the fullest extent, was what I was trying to say. And the fan fiction I shall write shall be accurate. Oh, my neck. But, no, yeah. So, Old Trigon's probably what we're gonna watch with everyone. And then with the subscribers, I'll have to do a subscriber only one. Where I ask you guys what you want to watch. What my gooners want to watch. But again, I'm still trying to, like, figure everything out. Ah, nice, yeah. And I think the original's only 24 episodes. I say only, as if I'm good at keeping up with stuff. But, I am very excited for that. Because, he looks different in the original from what I saw in the cover. I mean, he still looks good, like Vash, don't get me wrong, but I'm kind of excited to see, like, what's different, like, visually between the old and the new one, because I loved the visuals in Trigon Stampede. But, yeah, we should probably get into the game, huh? Let me just, get into... He's cooler in the new one or the old one? Because, I I have a feeling you're going to say the old one. And sub or dub? No, I always watch sub unless someone... Old one? Fair enough. But unless someone, like, tells me that, oh, the dub is so good, you should watch it, I'm not gonna, like, listen to it dubbed. It's just a pet peeve of mine. Because I just feel like the Japanese voiceover gets a lot more direction, if that makes sense. Or, like, it usually fits the vision better because the director for it is Japanese or whatever. I don't know. I'm probably speaking out of my ass. I just like the subs better usually. But, yeah. We last left off, Grimmy and I soul linked together, and he got all up in my soul business, and now we're bullying him again. Hell yeah, I knew there was a reason I liked Yulo. Hey, yeah, look, I'm not gonna be like, oh, if you watch dub, you're a terrible person. That's dumb. Watch the show however you want to enjoy it to the most extent that you can. Pardon me. But for me, that's just subs. I just like, I like subs better. I just realized that would sound really weird out of context. But, yeah, you know. Like, I would say Ghost Stories dub is probably better because it's just funnier. But again, there's like very few exceptions where I would be like, oh, I would rather watch this in the dub than the sub. Anyway, time to talk to our baby girl. Doesn't matter. Also, when you call me naughty boy, it gives me a strange feeling. I'm unsure if it is a good one or not. Anyway, shall we begin? Oh yeah, he was getting a little tingly when we called him naughty boy. Confirmed, Sai likes subs of all kind. I do. You know, I like my subscribers. Thank you, Gooners. I like subs when I'm watching anime. I like subs in the bedroom. I like sub sandwiches. I like all types of subs. Subscribers, yeah, subscribers, sub titties, subby men, subtitles, sub titties. Fuck. But yes, I like subs of all kind, including the sandwich. Anyway, by the way, Grimmy, I'm assuming I can't tell people about you. OMG, I made the same joke as you. Don't put me in horny jail! Also, yes, we're on the same wavelength right now, Skylord. Suddy titties! I said subby titties, but yeah. I think that's a new record for being put in horny jail. Like, 20 minutes into a stream, and I'm already being put in jail. That's alright. That's what our no. Let me try that again. With it being valid too, yeah. But, our Simping Wednesdays are for. There we go, Jesus Christ. I wish I could speak any language fluently. But yes, I'm assuming I can't tell people about you. Absolutely not. If I find out you have told others of this, there will be hell to pay. Like anyone at all? What about the people here watching me right now? Pardon me. Do you really have a death wish? Maybe I just like pushing your buttons. You are truly infuriating. Thank you. By the way, I can't believe you changed your profile picture to that. You know, change it back. Change it back. You and your edgy teenager like art. I just don't like most English voice actor sounds, and I grew up watching anime on Toonami. the day after it aired, so it was only subbed. Fair enough, fair enough. I mean, yeah. I mean, there's a couple of animes where I think they do a pretty good job with the dub. But I agree. I mostly don't like the direction the English voice actors go in when it comes to anime. I do not see what is funny about this. I did not want to be contacted, as a solid black picture seems to convey that. It definitely did. LMAO. I feel like you are being sarcastic, but I will allow it this once. Oh, he'll allow it. Go, rest. You may not feel it, but your mind will need it after what happened. Nice to know you care. He likes me. Or don't and suffer for it later. Your choice. I don't care either way, he says, like a liar. Such heartwarming support, thank you. I suppose I'll take it to heart this one time. I will take it eventually. My heart? Your heart, your soul. You entirely. That's a bold claim. No other shall have you. Good night, sunshine. He could be sunshine again! Let's fucking go! Today was very strange. A very strange day for you. As it turns out, the Grim Reaper is real. Real and video calling you like it's nothing. You spend the majority of the day at work, unable to be productive. How could you after such a revelation? As you get back to your apartment, you're feeling a little pent up with energy, and you decide to take the steps rather than the elevator. Just as you reach your floor, you hear a loud bang. A few people come out of their apartments to find out what happened. You later learn that the elevator had a malfunctioning cable, and it snapped, plummeting multiple floors down. Suddenly, you're very glad to have walked. There he goes, trying to kill me again. Alright, let's water our plant. Your little plant is growing healthily. You give it a big drink of water, excited about its growth. Hell yeah. And let's eavesdrop on our neighbors again. Put your ear to the door, listening closely. You can hear something, but it seems muffled. You wonder if you'll be able to hear better from your window. Eavesdrop. You push open your window. A cool nighttime breeze blows inside. It feels nice. You look up at the stars above and think for a moment that being alive truly is worth it. Then you hear two voices next door, one light and airy, and another deep and calm. Just like you, they seem to be watching the stars. You can't help but feel that under such a big sky, happening to be alive at the same time as people you care about is very special. The light voice speaks first. Isn't it just beautiful? That's why I decided to rent this apartment. The view is amazing during the day, but nothing beats the night sky. You are. It is very beautiful. The deeper voice answers, sounding somewhat absent-minded. You've always loved the stars, haven't you? The deep voice continues. Forever and ever, right? The lighter voice pauses for a moment. Yes, actually. As long as I can remember. I thought so. How could you guess? To be honest, I'm a little embarrassed to say it. I feel like I see the universe in your eyes. Sorry, it sounds a little corny. Yeah, you know what? That does sound corny. I mean, cute, but corny. Two voices go quiet for a moment, and you feel like these two people you've never met are too busy looking into each other's eyes to say anything. The deeper voice finally pipes up again. Do you believe in fate? The lighter voice answers, but seems much smaller than usual. I'm not sure. I feel like you are someone I was always meant to meet. But the voice, cool like the night sky above, cuts off. I don't want to hurt you, and I'm afraid that the same fate that made us meet in the first place will make me cause you pain. Half of me wants to stay anyway, and the other half knows how selfish that sounds. Can't there be a third option? The light voice adds on, barely a whisper. A sigh escapes into the night air. I wish there was. It's getting late. I had better head off. The voices slowly fade, and soon enough, you hear your neighbor's voice open, door open, then close. That seems to be everything you'll hear for the night. But it did get you thinking about fate and chance meetings and the budding feelings within your chest. Damn. I feel bad for my neighbors. It's some like doomed lovers quarrel thing at the moment. Anyway, time to check on our snake. Bartholomew is hanging out on your bed at the moment. As you sit down next to him, you think a little bit on your shared history. So how did you come up with his name again? It came to me on a whim. You didn't have any particular naming plan for him. As soon as you saw him, you knew the right name. And then we're gonna clean his enclosure, because we're good pet owners. Spend the better part of the night cleaning out Bartholomew's enclosure. Pardon me. You remove all the bowls, accessories, and bedding first, cleaning them as you go, then washing out the enclosure with hot, soapy water. It's a bit of work, but you're pretty used to it, seeing as you do a big clean once a week. No one said having a pet snake was easy. Alright. Time to talk to our baby girl. Do we have any new photos? Not really. Does not look like it. Okay. I'm gonna just talk to him. What day are we on, actually? I don't remember. 4? Maybe? How's it going for my favorite Grim Reaper? Any news? You don't ask, I bet you won't tell me. Don't you think it's only fair I know? Ah, look, he's as big as his plushie! That's very fucking cute. Adorable, even one might say. Sunshine, I have something to introduce you to. Huh? It's called patience. I know about patience already. I implore you to practice it then. Practice it until you are a master. The master of patience. You wish. I know you'd be lonely if I left you all alone for too long. Ha 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 ha. You are very funny. So hilarious, in fact. I cannot stop laughing. I am laughing so hard, my stomach is hurting. Oh, please, make it stop. Really? No. That's fine. I know I'm funny. I don't need Grimmy to tell me that, alright? You suck. Do you have any answers or not, Grimmy? Grimmy. That is not a good nickname. It sounds dirty. Dirty? I guess it kind of sounds like grimy, but like... I didn't really think of that until you pointed it out. Dirty name for a dirty boy! Is that option? Or I thought it had a nice ring to it. I'm not calling him a dirty boy. I thought it had a nice ring to it. Grimmy, grubby, gruddy, they all sound bad. Like dirtiness. I'll have you know I clean regularly. He likes being dirty? Skylord. If I had a horny bonk hammer on me, I'd bonk you right now. Thanks for letting me know. I'm glad. Here I was wondering about your bathing habits after all. Oh, I bet you were. Can't help yourself after all. I have an important question for you. Can I refuse to answer? Do you prefer the shower at night or in the morning? I like to shower right in the middle of the day. I don't know why. But if I shower at night, I feel like I'm keeping people up with the water pump going. But I don't like showering first thing in the morning because I'm lazy. And I like to lay in bed for several hours. What the? Night or day means very little where I am, mortal. Why would it matter anyway? What difference does it make? Okay. If you lived somewhere that wasn't super hell, would you pick night or day? I see no point in answering. It would make no difference. Come on, I'm curious. Night, if I had to pick. You should know I'm no fan of the day. I guess if I had to pick one, I would pick night. I don't know. Me too. We kind of clash. I guess we could always shower together instead. What are you saying? Why would you even want to do that? With me? Huh? To save water, of course! What's that one meme that's been going around? Babe, we gotta shower together to save water. We're in a water drought. I can't remember how it goes, but that's me and Grimmy right now. Here we go. We gotta shower. Put sauce. We gotta shower together. To save the environment. Fuck. Fuck, I'm so cringe. What other reason would that be? Wink. Wink. Don't send those winking emoticons at me. We can share a bath under the stars before you take my soul. I'm looking forward to it. Really just say anything you want to. Wink. Why are you... Who made you like this? Like what, Grim? It's a great excuse, not gonna lie. Lol, clean together and save money together. Exactly. Exactly. You get it. You get it. You don't want to shower with me? I can wash your hair for you. I can't see your face, but I just know you're blushing hard. Red right up to your ears. I'm just kidding. Wink. Don't tell me you actually want to do it. I didn't say that. So you do. Should I say you're a naughty boy? How indecent or tisk kiss cheeky Grim? I'm thinking naughty boy. I think that would be funny. Yeah, I'm gonna call him a naughty boy. You're a naughty boy, hee hee. You are just, You're the one making a big deal out of it. I do like a guy who knows what he wants, though. Yes, 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 exactly. Hell yeah. This is not what I signed up for when I took this contract. You're especially aggravating today. I'm always like this. You will face a punishment worse than death if you keep teasing me like that. Oh? Ayo, he's gonna punish me? Ayo! Wrong one. There we go. Ayo! Oh, Grimmy. So easily flustered. Ugh. Stop talking immediately, or I'll take your soul right now. You're the one who won't tell me what I want to know. This is your punishment. So unless you have something to tell me, I'll continue with your punishment. 9 hells. Fine. I'll tell you. There we go. So? You are so very demanding. To make a long story short, there is 110% something is wrong with you. I already knew that, mate. Well, obviously. Yeah. I am glad you realize. But I don't mean your personality or whatever. So what do you mean then? Am I secretly immortal? Am I a Grim Reaper too? Of course not. You use your brain. You are human. I swear, the things you say get stupider and stupider every day. You seem to be having a hard time taking my soul, right? Maybe my immortality stops you. You ever stop spouting nonsense? Mortals are not immortal. It is not possible. If you were immortal, you wouldn't be mortal, and you're obviously mortal. I thought it was a good hypothesis. Well, how do I put this lightly? Are you being considerate of me right now, Grim? My goodness. I am about to tell you bad news, so I was just trying to be nice. Grim being nice? What has the world come to? Hey, maybe I shouldn't care about how you feel. My bad. So it's very bad news. Am I dying? Oh god, Grim. I'm too young to die. No, you aren't dying. If you were, that would be fantastic news. Worse than dying? What? Just let me explain. There's something wrong with your soul, okay? My soul? Is it broken? I wouldn't say broken exactly. What would you say then? Come on, tell me. You are awfully pushy, aren't you? Something is wrong, that's all I have to say to you. I need more time to look into it further. Then I may or may not tell you more. What was that change for me? Well, for now, nothing, I suppose. You suppose? What if I do something dangerous? Couldn't I make it worse? You want my honest opinion? Yeah, sure, why not? Just go about your days as you normally do. Easily said. You weren't even aware there was an issue until a moment ago. There's no reason for you to completely change how you're living your life now. If anything, that is what will cause you damage. Does actually make some amount of sense. Obviously. It was something I said, after all, and my words are dripping with wisdom. Still full of himself, I see. Plus, I am always correct. We both know that. Oh, really? What does that say? 176,384 plus 82,736 divided by 746 to the power of 54? I think is what that says. What? You're always right. Answer my math questions then. No using a calculator. 182,372.932976. Huh? That is the answer to your question. You cheated! I did not. Yeah, it took me a minute to even read what my character typed out. You did. I don't even own a calculator. You Googled it. Oh, they censored Google. I absolutely did not. I am simply a math genius. Just because you cannot solve it does not mean I cannot. Oh man, why am I being called stinky? This fight. Your intellect is obviously lacking. Damn, Grim. Hey. Mean. Look, maybe you got that right, but I am gay, so I have to canonically be bad at math. Come on, they're not stinky, they're just... I'm just what? What's with the horny Pokey birds? right 100% of the time. Why not? The probability of that is almost 0. But not impossible. Certainly not for one as talented as I. All of that rubbish aside. How are you feeling today? Do not concern yourself with my welfare. I'll do whatever I want. Biatch. I don't know if my click picked up. I realized maybe I should click in front of my mic just then. It smells like Gouda in here. Yeah, that's cause you're here, fist fight. Got him. Got him. Smooth burn. Smooth burn sigh. It's what you are, and we'll leave it at that. Bruh, I'm being attacked from all sides right now. I can nurse you back to health. There we go. Nurse me back to... Don't be stupid. That wasn't a no. You'd probably like it. I could sit by your bedside and look after you. Hey, could be a compliment. Yeah, but I feel like if it was a compliment, could be. Exactly. I feel like Skylord, if it was a compliment, you wouldn't need to dance around it, right? So something tells me it's not a compliment. Listen here. I can look after myself. But I but notice you didn't answer my question. Which leads me to believe you would like it, actually. Perhaps a lot. No need to get overly excited. Why would I want that? Because you are a baby girl and want me to dedicate all my time to you. Not gonna lie, that was good, but it also reeks of hairspray. That's because you guys keep spraying it at me, expecting me to eat it. I'm not eating the hairspray, alright? I don't care how much you try. It's not happening, alright? I am doing fine. Your assistance is not needed. There's no need to go to unnecessary lengths. The offer always stands. Okay, someone taking care of you is pretty poggers. I agree. I think everyone kind of like, on a base level, wants someone to care, you know? To dote on you just a little bit. All you gotta do is ask me. That will not happen. It's so nice, genuinely, yeah. I mean, I have people in my life that, like, care about me. But I don't really, I try not to let them, like, dirt on me. I'm kind of like Grim in the sense that I like to be very independent, usually. If I can help it. No, eat the hairspray, Crafty told us, sir. Told you, sir. Okay. No. Nuh-uh. I'm not doing it. You can't make me. I'll just keep my mouth closed and turned away from the nozzle. You guys are wasting a lot of hairspray on me at this point. Not in hell's you're a confusing person. I love being a confusing person. You're really cute, you know? How many times? I am not cute. I am not adorable. I am the literal figure of death itself, and you should fear me. Keyboard smash. I'm not saying that. You're blushing again, I bet. What? What is that? What is what? The random letters. The keyboard smash. I've never really keyboard smashed. That's not a thing I do. Is that something people still do? Because I know it was like a bigger thing in the 2010s. But I don't really know if people still do that. I'm kind of curious, actually. Why would you want to smash your keyboard? I wanted to smash my keyboard yesterday. I didn't. But I got fairly close. Yes, it is, and I've done it. Fair enough, then. No, stupid. You press the keys on your keyboard to show that you're overcome with immersion. The amount in type of letters doesn't matter. Oh, stream redeem ID. You get sprayed with a can of virtual hairspray? Yes. Yes, that would be great, actually. I will look into that. See if I can find something. I think I found one the other day when I was just, like, on Etsy, where it was, like, a spray bottle. But I'll see if I can find, like, an actual can of hairspray. If not, I'll try to find, like, a hair can spray model so that you can at least throw the can at me. Sometimes when Riz happens and you're flustered, you just gotta put the bottom scream into letters. I mean, I guess I kinda get that. But I don't know. It's just something I've never really thought to do, to be honest. I see, it seems rather pointless. It is. Why don't you try? P. Huh? That is my keyboard smash. Oh my god. What's so funny? Why did you only do one letter? You said the amount didn't matter. It does in this case! Your mistakes are as cute as you are. Stop talking to me. Immediately. Never. Ugh. For your information, by the way, I'm feeling great, actually. Which makes absolutely no sense. I have not rested, nor eaten, nor had a chance to meditate. And I feel as good as new. Sounds like good news to me. This confusing news. I do not like being confused. I would prefer to feel unwell and know why, than suddenly feel good and be left wondering how. Maybe my presence is healing for you. If anything, your presence only hastens my tiredness. Well, I suppose that's fair. What made you unwell anyway? My soul was becoming unbalanced. Soul can do that? Usually, no. But for a Grim Reaper, maintaining a balance is essential. What happens if you don't keep it balanced? You die. A Grim Reaper can die? Indeed. Death comes to everyone, eventually. You're not immortal? I do not age, if that's what you're asking. I cannot be killed under normal circumstances. But my soul can become corrupted with the taint of all the light, and it will simply fade away. The taint? He's just like me and my chronically ill ass. Chronic illness gang. I kind of want to make this my profile picture on Discord. It's cute. But I would need to download a picture of it. I might do that. We'll see. We'll see if I have the effort. The light? You know too much already. But you're just gonna take my soul anyway, right? What does it matter if you tell me the truth? I suppose it may be somewhat nice to talk to someone about it. I'm good at listening, Smiley. Also good at asking too many questions. Fine. I must maintain a balance of light and dark in my own soul to continue my existence. When I take a soul, I take on part of its darkness. If the soul is difficult, it only worsens the effect on myself. This is the taint. When I spare someone or spend too much time in the mortal realm, then my soul tips towards light. In this case, a soul I took 2 days ago refused to move on to the afterlife, and it resulted in a struggle. The weight of that taint tilted my soul towards darkness. Sounds complicated. My continued survival is complicated, yes, but I have a handle on it. I have survived all of this time, after all. How old is he, actually? Glad you're feeling better, then. My soul shall not be balanced yet, but it is. Ever since I linked our minds. Right, ever since we became one. Exactly. Wow, I didn't expect you to agree with me. Why would I not? For once, you said something reasonable. Yeah, I'm listening now. What about his taint and can we look? Okay, I wasn't gonna say anything, but when I heard taint, my first thought was butt. I might have an issue. And maybe, I think there is an one NSFW scene somewhere. I doubt we see anything, though. I think it's like fanfic where it's just written out. That is the truth. Our minds combined. Not fully, but enough. You and I are connected now. I can think of one or two other ways we could become one. I could say I was trying to make you flustered, actually. Def would have an amazing ass, and I'm so confident in that. I mean, yeah, probably. I would say Def would have at least an 8 out of 10 butt. But I'm not really a butt person, to be honest. I'm more of a, I don't know, actually. I just know it's not butt. I can think of one or two ways we could become one. What would they be? Oh, you actually want to go there, huh? We could... hold hands. Wink. I just like to think anybody we give to Sai would just go to the Patreon so they can see NSFW Casper. Don't fucking tempt me. There's a couple of patrons that I'm very tempted to, like, subscribe to. But no, I've never actually even, like, made a Patreon account. Because I am poor. Titty gang! See, I don't know if I'm a titty person. I think I would like titties more than butt. 100%. But I feel like there's probably something I like more than titties. I don't know what it is. But I just feel like there is something. But don't get me wrong, butts and titties are fine. I like them. They're great. I don't know what my, like, favorite thing is, though. You wish to hold my hand? I've never held hands of another person in my entire existence. I mean, for reals, I love someone's personality, but then the love for bodies comes later. Okay, yes. Obviously, personality before body, but people are pretty attractive, yep. Obviously, personality comes first. I'm talking about after personality. Because, you know, obviously. I feel like that's such, at least for me, right? That's such an obvious thing. I'm trying to think about, like, what my favorite part on a person would be. I don't know. Maybe eyes? I do like eyeballs a lot. Which is why I put a lot of detail into my eyeballs. Not that you guys get to see it that often, because I'm not usually zoomed up to the, to you guys. I'm not usually that zoomed in, but I have, like, little bits moving in my eyes and everything. It's pretty cool. Anyway, we can take it nice and slow. First, I'll peel off your gloves, exposing the skin beneath. Okay, I didn't know this was turning into an erotica. Funny you said you like eyeballs and not just, like, someone's eyes. So I am not a foot person. My roommate shoved their feet in my face one time, and I got so fucking annoyed. Not to kink shame. No kink shame. If you're into feet, that's fine. Whatever. But my roommate shoved their foot in my face, and I got so fucking pissed. I was like, I'm going to break your toes if you do not get your foot out of my fucking face. I'm definitely not a foot person. Also, is it weird that I said eyeballs and not eyes? Like, aren't they... That's the same thing. What is your eyes? It's your eyeball. But yeah, I don't know. Because I'm not like a big muscle person either. So I wouldn't say like abs. I mean, it could be stomach. Maybe. But I actually don't like abs. They kind of creep me out. And they don't look comfortable. But, you know, I don't know. I don't really think about this that much, surprisingly. Like, what my favorite body part is. But, I'll run my skin against yours, gently at first. Then clutch you tightly, using my thumb to rub you softly. This sounds almost more than hand-holding. Not just anyone would get to do that, mortal. I have high standards. What makes you think you meet them? Do I not? He's not answering again. You know, I was just thinking that I should go do some washing or something. Running away, huh? I'd probably be better at holding hands than you anyway. Ha! I run away from nothing. I am the Grim Reaper. I will meet you head on. Fine. Shall we ever meet, then perhaps I will hold your hand. And I will show you that I am the greatest hand holder in all the planes. Yeah, I bet a robot would like to scoop out people's eyeballs, you sicko. No! No, I don't want to scoop out people's eyes. Well, no. I'm not gonna scoop someone's eyeballs out. Dating out of spite, lol. Yeah, that's how we're gonna get them. But, like, okay. Look at my... Nope, I did not mean to zoom in on my chest there. Look at my peepers. Alright, I think my peepers are pretty cool. Look at them with their moving parts. I just want you guys to appreciate my eyes. Your eyes are so fucking cool, no joke. Thank you. I agree. Don't mind me shrinking again. There you go. I think my eyebrows are my eyeballs are pretty sick too. But hand holding. Before that, I need to work out how I am suddenly better. I doubt it is because of our connection. No, there must be another explanation, and I will find it. But also, yes, thank you for the compliment, Skylar. I realized I didn't thank you. I just started bragging about my eyeballs. Like a normal person. That's what normal people do, right? Brag about their eyeballs. Later, though. By the way, I feel like I know the answer, but... Are you the reason such strange things keep happening to me every day? Define strange. There's a lot. Planes falling from... pianos. Pianos falling from windows right in front of me. Yes, that was me. Why? Because I'm trying to take your soul. You know this. I know you know this, so why play dumb? I just thought, you know, a Grim Reaper would have a cooler way to take someone's soul. I cannot simply take your soul before your human body dies. It is against the rules. When it is your time, you will die, and then I will collect your soul from your dying body. Then why try to kill me? Why not wait for nature to take its course? Nature was meant to take its course with you years upon years ago. Yet here you are. Oh. So I'm supposed to be dead? Yes. Says who? Says me and the list I have with your name on it. Maybe we were supposed to meet. Supposed to meet?
AWW Murderous Romance and It's with Looney Tunes Gags 3.
Well, there's Gizmo. Gizmo, he always catches me on guard because it's always just a little longer than I think it's going to be. But with those words, they did not sound like words. But murderous romance and it's Looney Tunes gags. Yeah. But yeah. I'm so thrown off by Gizmo just now. What the fuck was that? I was meant to die and didn't. Thanks to that, we met. If anything is fate, perhaps that is. If our fates were truly linked like that, you would only suffer. If I were you, I would pray that was not the case. Well, I'm happy to have met you. Despite everything. What a healthy relationship. Yeah, you know me, I'm only in the healthiest of relationships where the guy's trying to kill me. Constantly. It's fine, that's not a deal breaker for me, to be honest. Thanks. Never mind, don't worry about it. You should just concentrate on the fact that I'm trying to kill you, okay? So... You're really just trying to kill me in totally random ways? Yes. Is that how you usually do things? Of course not. Like I said, usually nature takes its course. People die the way they're supposed to. The way they are destined to from the moment they are born. In your case, you need a bit of a push. Has anyone else ever needed a bit of a push? No. It is just you. It has always been just you. That almost sounds romantic. In a way, I suppose it is. You are destined for me, I am the hunter, and you are my prey. Bro's got a hunter-prey kink. Alright, good to know. Would it be Toxic Envy if there's Toxic Yaoi and Toxic Yuri since you're non-beanie and he's a guy? No, because Envy is, first off, isn't from the same language as Yaoi and Yuri. And second off, Envy is a gender. Not... unless... Because I assume Yaoi just means, like, boy on boy, and Yuri means girl on girl, like, vaguely. Bro's getting BDSM real fast. Yeah. Yeah, he is. Whoa, he got... Yeah. But, I don't know what would be called. I guess I just get to have my pick. I just interchange between Yaoi and Yuri. And we will be locked to one another until one of us wins. Which will be me, of course. Even if it kills me in the process. He's got a little Ebert! That's so fucking adorable. Wait a second. What is that? It is me. Obviously, but where did it come from? I sent it. Did you draw it yourself? What? Do I look like I have the time to draw? You have the time to message me? That is a fair comment. No, I did not draw it. I commissioned a mortal artist. You commissioned someone? Yes. I mean, that's fair. It's just tricky because I can't say for sure if there is a word for non-binary in Japanese. Well, why don't we check? I mean, I don't think so. Oh, but it doesn't hurt to look. Is there a word for non-binary in Japanese? I'm not listening to the AI. You can use the term X-gender? Apparently? When it comes to pronouns, aren't used. Okay. Multiple versions of which is gendered. Personally, boku. Yeah, okay. X-gender, apparently. I don't know how to say that, but... apparently. I wonder if there's a, Romanji of it. Screw it, you can call it however, and we can call it toxic hotness. Fair, fair. Wasai eigo. I don't know what that means. Anyway, okay, no, there's no Romanji. Alright. There is a word. I can't pronounce it because I can't read it. But hey, we learned something new. Anyway, Yes. Do you see the likeness? Want to squeeze its cheeks. They're so round and cute. Part of me wouldn't allow a mortal to squeeze his cheeks so easily. Yeah, I figured that'd be hard because Japanese is all about titles. Yeah. I was gonna say, they don't really just... What? They use, like, honorifics more than we do, I think. Again, I could be completely speaking out of my ass. But yeah, gender is all weird, especially because he's called baby girl and naughty boy LMAO. Hey, yeah. I mean, gender's dumb. Gender, not real. It's made up by the government to take your information. What about normal size, do? Yeah, so let me squeeze them cheeks, boy. What makes you think I would accept that? You're like the kind of guy who would like it. Gender fake news. Yes, yes, this fight, you get it. I thought you were gonna say sell more sex, but never mind, that works too. You don't need to sell sex. I mean, you can if you want, but you don't have to. Also, I don't think the government sells sex. That would be weird, actually, if they were like government mandated sex workers. You know, I don't want to think too deep into that. We're gonna fist fight the government to take back our genders and info. See, I assume you're doing a play off fist fight's name. But for some reason, I just like imagined you picking fist fight up and putting them in front of the government. And then just like using him as a distraction. Fuck yeah!
@sky_luar3fuck.
What? Why does Gizmo's accent keep changing every time I have to approve a fucking chat message? But hell yeah. I want to fight the government. Though I don't know if I could do much. I have like the strength of a 80-year-old right now. But you seem like the kind of guy who would like it. Perhaps I would. From you, I cannot say. Anyway, you just sent a human a photo of yourself? How else would they capture my likeness? Not against your Grim Reaper rules? Whether it is or not does not matter. So it is. Perhaps. However, bending the rules is sometimes necessary. Are you bending the rules by talking to me? You are clever, Sai. Sometimes too clever. Ah, he's calling me clever! Something I'll never hear from anyone ever again. Yes, I am forbidden from speaking to mortals, let alone whose soul I see. Breaking all the rules for me then, huh? For you? Don't be ridiculous. I've broken them only for myself. What if I tell on you? Tell who? The boss. You have a boss, right? And how would you get in contact with this hypothetical boss? I could start programming a strange app and installing it on their computer. Ha! You cannot even come up with your own plan. I'm gonna do it right now. I'm doing it right now, I mean. It's installing. Hey, wait a second. Nearly done any second now. God, he's so autistic. I love that. Wait, don't. Think for a second about what you're doing. I would be in immense trouble. Thinking about getting fired, I'd just be killed. That's installed. I'm starting to write them a message. Wait. Please. He's begging. Haha, I got him to beg. I mean, I know I'm trying to have you die, but you wouldn't want me to die, would you? Well... I I suppose I could just... I guess for my little meow meow, I can stop! For what? You know what? Fine. For this, I can be your little meow meow. By the way, I never installed anything in the first place. What? Ugh. Mortal, you will know true suffering one of these days. Oh, poor baby, this is ableism. Hey, I'm also autistic, so it's autism on autism violence. You will know how I feel. You will trick this Reaper no longer. So, you have that blushing emote. Is there any more? I've received a few depicting a wide range of emotions. Did you pose when you took the photos? Naturally, how else would the mortal have been able to capture such beauty? Oh, that's great. I'm almost jealous. Do you have a photo of secret selfies you've taken somewhere, Grim? Secret selfies? If by that you mean pictures of myself, then of course I do. I am quite charming after all. Very photogenic as well. Alright, he's sucking his own dick again. Stop that. Wait, seriously? Hold on. You said you posed for them, right? I literally just told you that I did. That means you... Come on, as if you wouldn't want to see that. Nah, I don't want to see him sucking his own dick. I won't comment on if I want to see anything else, but... That is for me and my private collection of poorly written fanfiction, alright? What? What are you so excited about? You pouted in the picture! You should have sent it to me. Why would I send that to you? So I can add it to my collection. Winky face? Wink. Oh, you know what? Once again, I am proving to be an excellent problem solver. Make sure you pick up, okay? Oh, we're calling for once. Alright. Can we have Fanfic Friday where you read fanfics you wrote? I'm not... No. My fanfic is terrible because I'm terrible at writing, and it's for my personal collection. But that is a great idea. If we have a Fanfic Friday every once in a while, where we read different fanfic on a character you guys voted for, fuck, that's such a good idea! Sorry, I'm getting too excited. Let me drink some water. I would love to do that. If that is something you want. I'll do voices and everything. That would be beautiful. Fanfic Friday. You are getting rather demanding, mortal. OMG, wait. Could we do one for you? If you... Yeah, you can write fanfic about me if you want. And if there's enough fanfic written, I could do one where I read fanfic you guys wrote about me. But I feel like we're not quite at that point yet. But, that would be fun. That would be fun. Stop pouting, pretty boy. What are you talking about? I want to see you pout. Go on, pout already. What? No. Why? Then send me the picture instead. I will not. Come on, I want to see you pout. The emoji is cute. Maybe the real thing isn't. Too bad. You called me for this. You called the literal Grim Reaper to see him pout. I'll pout for you too. Will you now? Go on then. I'll pout. He got me cute. Let's fucking go. Cute. What did you just say? Maybe I said you're ugly. You didn't. You said cute. Did I? You must have heard incorrectly. Maybe try cleaning out your ears. You said cute. Go on. I pouted for you. Pout for me. This is a pointless waste of time. I see. I'll have to take this up a notch. Commencing phase 1 of trying to embarrass Grim. This is so stupid. Ah! What? I said pout, not look surprised. Don't worry about it. You are rather insistent, aren't you? That's how you get what you want. Persistence can be an admirable trait, but it won't save you from your inevitable fate. Kinda rhymed. I suppose not, but it might help me get you to pout. You're bold, I'll give you that. Bold and stupid. How often does that work for you? He's got a little tug out of you. Blip. More often than you'd think. I'd love to know where this confidence comes from. Trade secrets, you know how it is. Ha! And what trade is that supposed to be? A secret one. I suppose we both have our secrets, then. That seems only fair. Mine are related to Death and Beyond, and yours are about confidence in making the Grim Reaper pout. Seems about the same level of importance. Alright, they seem similar. I was joking. It's so funny seeing the side-to-side doting on the baby girl. Is it funny? I don't know. He's just cute. What can I say? It's Simping Wednesday. This is my allotted, allowed simping time, alright? You can't bully me too hard. I was joking. No, you. Sarcasm. I know it's unlike me. I feel so guilty. You seem like the kind of person who ever feels guilty. What can I say? What would someone like me have to feel guilty about? That's a good question. Do you have any guilty pleasures, Grim? Give me some examples. Sometimes I scroll TikTok too much. What's TokTik? I love that they call it TokTik in this. Is that for short videos? I make videos on there sometimes. Wink. But why'd the wink not work? There we go. Wink. Guys, go watch my videos. I'm kidding. You don't have to. No, maybe funny isn't the word. Maybe interesting because you're so excited by him. It's cute and endearing. Aww. Thank you. But yeah, he's one of my top baby girls. All right, look at him. Look at him. Huh? What's the point? Good question. I feel like you'd be pretty popular in there, Grim. All the comments would be like, does he whimper? What? What kind of vile app do you spend your time on? Your turn now. I suppose one could call it a guilty pleasure. Mortal reality shows. They are quite the spectacle. Reality shows? Seriously? Mortals are oddly skilled at creating drama from nothing. My people are not like that. You're funny, Grim. I know, my humor knows no bounds. And stupid. Perhaps you're confusing yourself with me. There is definitely one stupid person here, and it isn't me. OMG, I never noticed your model blushes when you smile big. Sire, you should have plugged your OnlyFans. I don't have an OnlyFans. Not at the moment. Will I do that in the future? I don't know. I can't predict the future. But, I mean, I have... Okay, here. Let me bring my face close again. Let me get up in here. Hello. I always have a little bit of blush. But it's actually a toggle. To make myself blush more. Grim don't know that. That's true, that's true. But, yes, I can make myself blush more. Or I could blush a little bit. But I'm always blushing. It is my innate shame coming for her. No, I don't have enough shame for that. Anyway, what was I saying? Right. Yes, there's one stupid person and it's totally not him. Don't lie. You know you have to know how stupid you sound sometimes. Sigh face cam twice. Yep. Gotta get them close-ups on my face, you know? My beautiful, beautiful face. I've told you I cannot lie. You cannot? Or will you not? I cannot. Sigh, always gooning. Hey. I'm not always gooning, okay? Sometimes I'm doing other things. Like talking to you guys. I'm not always good. I don't good on stream. That's how you get in trouble with Daddy Twitch. So yeah, what was I saying? Right, I don't good all the time. Bleh. I wish I had a tongue sticking out emote. Not emote, toggle. I should get an emote of that though too. I am not able to. What part don't you understand? Is this some weird Grim Reaper magic thing? It's not magic, we are simply bound by our oath. I physically cannot speak a lie. Whoa, okay, like, actually? Yes, like, actually. How many times must I repeat myself? Don't smile like that. Don't even think about using this to your advantage. You can't stop me. Little Reaper, maybe you should have told me that. I can think of plenty of fun things to do with this information. By the way, did you hear what happened at TwitchCon? With the Emiru... I'm totally mispronouncing her Twitch name, but Emiru thing where, like, that guy tried to kiss her? I did hear about that. And how TwitchCon staff didn't let her bring her own security? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that whole situation is crazy. It just kind of made me, like, think about cons in general. But, yeah, I hope she's okay. And I've heard about some other stuff happening at TwitchCon as well. It's scary. It is scary. He can't lie. He has to stop talking because he's actually interested. Yeah, he's done that a couple of times. Yeah, OMG, I wouldn't be surprised if there wasn't another TwitchCon. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, TwitchCon's a pretty big event, so I don't think they're gonna, like, it's just gonna die out, but I definitely think they're gonna take a hit to, like, the ticket sales whenever they do a TwitchCon next, but yeah, I don't know, it's kind of scary. And to be honest, it's not really something I think about a lot, like, thought about. Obviously, partly because I'm not big enough to be at the point where I'm thinking about going to cons. Unless maybe it's Supernova here in Australia, because I'll be going there anyway. But just as a person, not as, like, a creator. But, yeah, I mean, like, I think I would still like to go if I get big enough to, like, justify going. But I guess security is something I would have to think about. Maybe some smaller things are still events, but not run by Twitch themselves. I mean, there's other events, like, I think Off-Kai is a con in San Francisco in America that's pretty big among VTubers from what I've seen on my Twitter. But, yeah, I don't really know, to be honest. I don't know. Yeah. Again, it's not something I have to personally think about at the moment, but I do hope that other creators stay safe and that they're alright. And hopefully something like that doesn't happen again. I mean, it probably will, but at least hopefully there's better security or people are allowed their own security next time. Psy Supernova appears when people get to bat a Psy for $20. I'm not gonna charge people to bow at me. No, but I would love to meet you guys. I probably have to, I would want to be there in person. So I would have to, like, cosplay myself. That sounds weird. Like, I would have to I'd have to customize my fleshy vessel so that it looks like this vessel. Because this is the vessel you guys know me as. That would cost a lot of money, I think. Because I would have to get, like, a bunch of the clothes custom made. And then I would have to get a wig. Or I'd have to, like, style my hair this way. I don't know. Again, something to think about when I get bigger. Hopefully. Hopefully I get bigger. But, yeah, anyway, we should probably get back to the game. But, you know, I can still refuse to answer your questions. My oath doesn't force me to speak, only not to speak lies. Where to start? Where to start? Do you believe in love at first sight? What, you want to play 20 questions now? So, is that a yes or a no? No. Do you cuddle Azriel in bed? What? Why would you care? Look at him! He totally does! Oh, and I realized he's got little pointy canines. That's cute. That is cute. Alright. Do you cuddle Azriel while you're in bed? Yes or no, Grim? Let's talk about something else. You do. No answer is still an answer. That's so cute. Well, yes. He's cute, so... Adorable. Get lost. So, pineapple on pizza? Of course. Pineapple was created by the gods to be placed on pizza. I mean... fangs, girl? Yeah, I fucking love a person with fangs. That's so fucking cool. I'm fine with pineapple on pizza. I don't have that strong an opinion, to be honest. I'm like, ew, don't put it on there. But I'm also not like, oh, hell yeah. So I guess I'll say that makes sense. I knew you were a smart man. How'd you recognize it? Then... do you think I'm captivating? I pass. You can't pass. I said I pass. I refuse to play this infantile game any longer. Then, do you think I'm divine? Oh, it's so cute. You can hug your plushie, Casper. Exactly. Let him hug his plushie. Oh, for the love of... no? I didn't say that, did I? Ha! Got you. Do you think about me often? Well, all I think about right now, mortal. And it is aggravating. Have you ever been in love? I do not think so. You don't think so? I have simply never lived a life, nor had the time to consider something like that. I am too busy, and love and death don't tend to mix easily. I believe I've mentioned it somewhat before. Do you wish you could? Fall in love? Why? For the happiness it brings? Why do I need someone else to be happy? Well, you don't. Lots of people are happy alone, and that's okay too. I just thought you seemed lonely. Lonely, huh? You need not concern yourself over my loneliness. That is part of being a Reaper. That's sad. Yeah, that is sad. Grim wants the strap! Bro. Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does. I don't know why that caught me so off left field fist fight. Yeah, he wants it. Of course he does. Exactly. I feel like he's a bottom. Look at him. Look at him. A bottom or a switch with bottom tendencies. Either way, I'm pretty sure he's a bottom in some capacity. Lonely, huh? You can think that if you... what you wish of me. Neither yes or no, I see. You may take of it what you wish. Alright then. Okay, have you ever kissed anyone? No, I haven't been in love, and I would not kiss someone I did not love. Have you? Me? No, the person that I'm chatting to. Of course I mean you, mortal. I mean, I have kissed people before. Look, I was gonna be fair and say a sub top, but I'm most a switch bottom. Look, if he is a switch, because he's definitely a bottom. He's definitely a bottom. But if he is a switch, I feel like when he's doming, he'd probably be like a gentle dom, you know? Like the kind, guiding dom. Grim gives femboy vibes. Okay, so he is a bit of a twig right now, but I 100% agree that he could and would make a good femboy if he wanted to. But a bit of side lore here. I have kissed someone before. I have. Interesting. Then have you... Nope, it's still my turn, Sai. I thought this was an infantile game. It is. But if you get to play, so do I. Are you afraid? Afraid of what? Of me? No. No, why would I be? You should be. Well, I'm not. You will change your mind when your soul becomes mine. I probably won't. You would tell him to wear a skirt and he would be all pouty and the blush because he knows he looks cute. Exactly. I mean, I think he would be pouty and blush, and then when he sees himself in the skirt, he'd be like, oh yes, I look fucking fabulous, because he's also very egotistical. I won't. To be honest, this has been fun. Will I even have anything left to do in life after chatting with the literal Grim Reaper for a week? Kind of the coolest thing that's ever happened to me. You are full of life, Sai. You would fill your life with plenty, I'm sure. Anyway, it's my turn again. What's your name? Your real name? I told you that information is classified. Really? I thought that you were lying. No, mortal. Hear me out. Grim in fishnets and a skirt and platforms. Yes! Hell yeah, fist fight. Great minds. Great minds, fist fight. We, all us gooners in chat, with our collective gooning brain cells coming together. That would be great. Oh, I wish I could draw better. I should draw him in the fish nets and the skirt and the platforms. I have no idea how to draw shoes, but I will do it. Maybe, eventually. But that would be great. I would love that. It's the neuron activated meme. Exactly. Exactly. Sai, please. I'll give it a go sometime. No promises though. I'm not very good at drawing men. For some reason. So you won't tell me? No, that would be risking my very position and therefore my life. I believe it's my turn. Have you felt anything unusual today? Unusual? How so? Just anything off? Okay, this is a little suspicious. What is it? What did you do? What makes you think I've done something? Well, have you? Intentionally? No. Grim. You see, I seem to have left a small portion of myself tethered to you. Whoopsie tee-hee! Tee-hee! Hey yo, he's a little bit inside of me! Hey yo! That sounds a little suggestive. But what exactly do you mean? A part of my soul seems to have remained after what happened yesterday. Yes, sorry. Well, I guess you can leave it there. I don't give a shit. It's like I'm carrying a piece of you around everywhere. I did not intend to leave it behind. I don't mind. I kind of like it. You like it? Yeah. Really? I had guessed it would displease you. I like the blushing Kayamoji, Skylord. God, I'm butchering words. Well, your hypothesis is wrong, because I think it's pretty cool. I'm quite concerned for your mental state, mortal. Not many people would be pleased about a person they barely know attached to their body. Thanks, my little Reaper. Do not call me that. Why not? I am not, in any sense of the word, little. Another interesting truth from the man himself. Hey, yo, yeah, he's not little, if you know what I mean. No, I need to stop. I need to stop. I need to stop, and I need to drink some water, and I need to calm down. I started sipping a little too hard there. Not little at all. I'm keeping that tidbit in my head. Hey, I didn't mean you are shameless. Totally and completely shameless. Yes, it's cute and romantic and also hurt Reaper. Exactly. Yeah, he a big boy bong. I have problems. I have problems, and I'm not going to fix them. Stare him down. Stare even harder. Oh, he's blushing. Wink and stick your tongue out. You don't... I can't. You don't like it? Ah, so you do like it. Wink. You are very cheeky. Only for you. You shouldn't be. So, I can actually keep it. Your soul fragment? It would be unwise for me to collect it yet. The risk would be too great. At this point, it is too deeply embedded within your soul. Are you going to use it to spy on me? Will you... watch me while I sleep? Absolutely not. Do not be absurd. In the most respectful way possible, I need to see him in a collar. 100%! I agree so much, yes. Yes. That would be great. I'm gonna take a deep breath before I start barking at my screen or something. Ooh, deep breath. Deep breath. I wouldn't mind if you did. I don't give a shit. I'm just sleeping, you know? Your mindset is really something. But no, I will not be watching you. I can't use it to spy on you. Doing it for free again? No. That's why I had to stop myself. I'm not barking for free. You want me to bark? Contribute to my CPU fund. Or, you know, give me money somehow. Give me some money. Give me some money and I'll bark. That's how it be. That piece of myself is far too small for something like that. Blip. Well, that's certainly reassuring. Collar with the chain leash? Exactly, fist fight! Oh, God! I can't let the simping side of me win. I need to... Okay. Well, that's certainly reassuring. Indeed it is. If another were to sense it in you, they would see I have already laid my claim. Why would you say that? Why would you say that like that to me in that order with those words? Okay. Give me some money. Give me some money. No, I claim. I don't know. I'm not saying you have to give me money. Alright, I'm just saying, if you want me to bark, then you need to give me money. You don't have to give me money, though. But I'm taking a deep breath. To breathe. Breathing. I'm breathing. Fine. Okay. And his hair in tiny, cute buds. Little space buds. That would be adorable. Okay. Stop making me picture stuff. We gotta keep playing the game. There's a mark against your soul, one that shows you were touched by death itself. And it would be foolish to try and take something that belongs to someone else. I don't mind being earned by you, Grimmy. You mean to be indecent, but if you agree to being earned that easily, know that to be earned by me means I'll earn all of you. And this includes your soul. Lip. Hey, Sai, and with a bit of eyeliner, you're fucking killing me. You're killing me. Okay. He's already wearing eyeliner. I see that little wing. I'm losing it. I'm losing it. Breathing. I need to remember to breathe. There we go. So, are you agreeing to hand it all over, mortal? I might pass again. Sorry. Maybe I've laid my claim on you instead. You exist to take souls, right? Oop, being earned, is giving me unholy thoughts. Alright, Gooders, we need to splash some cold water on our faces. Take out deep breaths. Don't fall down the simping hole. Ooh. And a septum piercing, bro! Would you like to know a fun fact about me, actually? I don't even give me shit about my digital footprint. If you'd like to know a fun fact about me, I actually have a septum piercing. I don't wear it on stream, so obviously you can't see it on this vessel. But I have a septum piercing on my fleshy vessel, as I call it. And snake bites. A fun fact about me. Anyway, yes, mine in particular. Kinda seems like I have a hold on you already. Death cannot be earned. Sure, but you aren't death. You're you. You bring death in guide souls. You aren't death itself, in my opinion. So, I think I do have somewhat of a claim on you. You think you could control a Reaper? Do you want me to? We'll see, little Reaper. You are a very forward person. It is perhaps a blessing and a curse. You mess with my mind and my heart. Ah, he's falling for me, guys. The Riz, it's fucking working. And it's working, winky face. Alright, we gotta lock in, because the more ideas we throw around of him in different outfits, we might get banned. Exactly. Sick. Used to have gauges, but my hole's, closed. Fair enough. Is that, like, the one where they, like, expand the lower lobe? Because I've seen those. They're pretty sick. I don't think it's for me personally, but I think they look cool. Honestly, being around you was very confusing. I do not know what I did wrong to deserve this fate. Yes? Ah, that's cool. I can't think of a better fate for you. Both of us have kind of shitty fates, huh? We're two peas in a pod. Yes, well, that's all well and good, but you're... I'm what? You know what? I have something I need to do. You can't just leave without telling me what you were going to say. I can. I will. It's exactly what I plan to do. Boo. I am not scared. That was a poor attempt to frighten me. No, I didn't mean... You know what? Fine. I'll get you next time. I enjoyed talking to you. I did too. Good night, sunshine. Good night, cutie. Is it the next day? It's gone black. Oh, it has. On your way home from work, you decide to stop in a local coffee shop for your favorite beverage. Decide against going to your usual store and instead stop by one a little closer to your apartment. Except when you enter, you find it totally empty. Confused, you decide to leave. Just in time for the building to erupt in flames. When the fire truck arrives, you learn that the building was evacuated over a leaky gas pipe, but they forgot to lock the door when they left. Whoops. They're amazed you got out unscathed, and also confused about how the fire started, seeing as no one was there. Still, you'll let go and make your way back to your apartment, smiling to yourself. Though Grib is still after your soul, at least he doesn't let anyone else get caught in the crossfire. Yes, how nice of him. It's budding with flowers now! Our little plant's growing up! Your little plant has sprouted some buds. You almost tear up when you notice them. They're so cute. You can't wait to see what the flowers will look like. Check on Bartholomew. He's on your bed at the moment. You sit down next to him and think back on the history of your pet. My first pet was a dog, I think. So, your first pet was a dog named Oreo. He was a fantastic dog. You used to go to the beach together. That's not true. I hate the beach. You smiled down at Bartholomew. You're very happy to have him in your life. Earlier today, Bartholomew was looking a little ill, but has totally packed up after spending a little time around you. Strange. Strange indeed. You quickly snap a pic of Bartholomew. You probably have 100 identical ones, but that didn't matter. His scales are shining especially bright. Time to eavesdrop on our neighbors. Let's go! You hear footsteps from the hallway. You wonder if it's your neighbors again. Eavesdrop. Putting your ear to the door, you hear a knock on the apartment next to yours. Aw, keep Snake alive. Exactly. Gotta keep our little Bartholomew alive. There's a pause. Oh god, my neck. Sorry, I needed to crack it. Ow. 10 seconds go by, then 30. Then it's been a minute before you even realize it. No one answers the door. You hear a sigh on the hallway beyond. In the hallway beyond. Are you there? A deep voice starts, but it's much quieter than usual. Sorry for taking off like that last night, and for not answering your texts. That voice, which you've come to know as calm and composed, sounds strained, vulnerable. I didn't mean to worry you, the voice continues, but I needed some time alone. Something's been on my mind, and I don't want to burden you with it. I've never been very good at talking to you about things. Not that you'd know that. The hallway falls silent for a moment, broken only by the sound of distant traffic. I've been keeping something from you. Something I don't want to share. But that's never gone well for either of us. So, I know you don't want to talk right now, but you can come find me and I'll tell you everything. When you're ready, and only if you want to. Silence again. You keep listening quietly, but that door never opens. And the same voice rises for the final time. I really want to change. I really want to get things right. Just this once. Footsteps. They're slow and heavy. You can almost feel the weight of their emotion in each step. And then it's all quiet. Oh, damn. I hope our roommates are okay. But it's time for my own drama and my own romance. Actually, I want to see if we have a different wallpaper yet. No, just the same wallpapers. What's this one? That one's cute. I don't know. I think this is from another game by the people who made this. But I don't... You're kind of baby girl girded. But I don't remember what the people called Half-Life Studio. I can't remember. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna save that photo. There you go. And then I can make that my Discord thing if I want later. Oh, that's a cute wallpaper. Yeah. The wallpapers are very cute. I don't know what game this is from, though. Let's begin talking to Grim. Day 5? I think? Oh, that's a cute profile picture. I gotta change my status. Let's change it up to, rizzing up my baby... Never mind. Rizzing my baby girl. Okay, there you go. That works. Are they fruity and all together? I'm not sure. But the developers behind this game do write queer romance, so they could be. It could be like a polycule of queers. Anyway, Mortal, I've had an important revelation, and that is I am unaware of certain aspects of your person. It is imperative that you answer these immediately upon being seen. 1. Your favorite mortal color. 2. The season in which you favor most. 3. What is your family status? 4. Names of any mortals who tickle your fancy. Left or right side of the bed? Thank you. Why have you taken so long to respond? Perhaps my approach was wrong. No, the problem cannot be me. Sai, I request your presence. Hello? Someone's interested in me. Not that I'm surprised. Considering I'm so kind and friendly and caring. Charismatic too. Someone's tooting their own horn today, huh? Someone's gotta toot it for me. Anyway, let me read all of this. Are we playing 20 questions or something? 20? Don't be ridiculous. Use your eyes and count. I asked 5. Technically, there are 8 questions there. Just answer the first 5, mortal. Don't you want to know what took me so long? Sorry to answer it, but yes, your approach is wrong, as always. Just answer the other questions. Fine, I'll work down the list. My favorite mortal color is blue. I think that's pretty obvious. I'm gonna type indigo. Kind of like that indigo-y, bluey, purpley blue. That was words. Probably indigo then. Okay, indigo, got it. A fine color. Which season? I'm gonna say fall. I kind of toss up between spring and fall because they're not that different here. But at least fall means that it's cooling down a bit. Not too hot, not too cold. Exactly. And the ground looks very pretty with all the leaves. You like a season most because of the leaves? Yeah, I guess so. It's a comfortable season. Warm jumpies, hot chocolate, and books. You feel me? Feel you? No, I can't say I do. Why? Do you want to? I bet you thought of touching my hand or hugging me once or twice before. You'd have to ask very nicely. You want my touch, the feel of my skin on yours. If you were here right now, I'd ask you to. Might even say please. If you were right there, I mean, what I am saying, what's wrong with me today? Actually, a little lost for words. You're very forward today. Not that I mind, like at all. In fact, I quite like it. But, is that meant to be flirting? What? Flirting? Don't be absurd, mortal. The Grim Reaper does not flirt. That would be ridiculous. Flirt away, Grim! Anyway, my questions. What about your family? I don't really like talking about my family. Maybe skip this question. Okay. Yes, of course. Thank you. Let's just skip to the next question. So that's the family question out of the way then, eh? What's next? I require any names of mortals who tickle your fancy. What exactly do you need that for? I will have them taken care of! I think my idea of taking care of and yours are probably very different. Whatever do you mean? What will you do with the information? Do you plan to take their souls prematurely? Their souls? No, that would be against the code. I'll just make sure they do not get in my way. And by way of getting your soul, of course. Nothing else. Nothing whatsoever. Yeah, Grim, not gonna lie, my family's cringe. Yeah, 100%. I don't want to get into it too much, but my family's a bunch of cringe lords. It also kind of sounds like he's trying to woo me here. I think I should keep these names to myself. Tell me immediately. I don't think so, mister. What if I command you to tell me? I would laugh at you for being so edgy. You should do as you were told. There's no point in making this more difficult than it needs to be. Grimmy. I'm waiting, mortal. I don't need random people getting in the way on my work. What could he possibly do with any of these answers? I don't know. It's a good question, but I mean, I'm sure there's stuff he could do. How do you expect them to interfere? I do not wish to find out. So just give me the names and do not worry about it. There must be someone, correct? There's someone, but he isn't mortal. What? What do you mean? You've been in contact with someone else immortal. Is there another Grim Reaper? They will have hell to pay for touching my quarry. Yes. Yeah, they're a Grim Reaper. Sorry for not bringing it up before. This is unacceptable. How dare someone else come in and what? Get in the way of my work. This is sounding less and less work-related, Grim. Anyway, I think you like him. He's funny, handsome, and incredibly stupid. But I like his stupidity. Oh, that profile picture in the... Yeah, I know, it's very cute, right? Cough, cough, Donald J. Trump? Huh? Donald J. Trump? What is that in relation to? I mean, I agree. Donald Trump is fucking cringe, but... I don't understand how he's related. Starts listing all the people I hate, so he kills them. That would be a smart idea, wouldn't it? He sounded absolutely awful. Why would you spend time around him? I do not understand. Yeah, well, yeah, he's you. Me? I do not encounter someone who tickles your fancy. I keep telling you I like you. Oh, which is what Fistfight was doing. Oh, okay, that makes sense. I was so confused because he said he'd take care of the maybe I'm misunderstanding. No. I think you're understanding. I misunderstood. I was still hung up on the... I don't know. I don't even know what I was hung up on. I was just really confused there for a second. It's not on you. It's on my one brain cell for not firing. But why? Do you hate living that badly? Not really. I enjoy your company. But why? Why is there no one else? What do you mean? Why do you not have someone else? Okay. I think you got confused because I talked about how cute he was and then you got distracted like a simp! Maybe. That's entirely plausible. You have your personal Death Note side, that's true. I'll tell him Donald Trump, just for you, Fistfight. I mean, I also don't like Donald Trump, so, you know. I think it's for everyone's betterment at that point. You are so... So what? Just... How could you not have a special person? Are you asking me why I'm single right now? Yes, I do not understand. You're... well... Oh my god, I just realized... Wait, let me get out of the way. His status says, don't touch my mortal. Guys, I'm his mortal. That's so cute. Alright guys, Shikigami. Yeah, I think Shikigami makes more sense. But yeah, I know what you mean. Yes, I do not understand. You're... well, never mind. No, what were you gonna say? I'm what? Have you seen yourself? Try to insult me or compliment me. Oh, gee, I know, right? It's so cute. Oh, don't put me in horny jail. Let me out. Let me at him. Let me at him. Did I tell you how absolutely awful you look? No, you didn't. I did not. That would be because I cannot lie. So, surely people have asked to court you. I mean, like... once or twice. Damn, Scion Horny jail I was. Fanboys and fishnets, don't tisk me, siege. No, but I did deserve to be in there. Fanboys and fishnets, mwah. Delicious. But stop trying to fill my head with horny thoughts. Okay, I have been asked out a couple of times, but not that many, so I'll just not at all. Never actually dated anyone? Okay. Go back to jail. No, don't put me back in jail. Sai shaking and biting the cage while foaming at the mouth and heart-shaped eyes. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. I find that hard to believe. I'm not lying to you. No one's ever asked me out. Not one person has ever asked to court you. Nope, that's what I'm saying. No flowers or fancy dates. No chocolates or anything on Valentine's Day. And you are interested in that sort of thing. Food. Flowers. I am interested in food. I didn't eat before stream, so I'm so hungry. I might order myself something after stream. Or maybe I'll annoy someone to like, go get me food. And go to one of my roommates and just be like, food please. Eat hairspray? I'm not eating hairspray. Stop telling me to eat hairspray. I'm not doing it. I think so. I don't need anything fancy though. Saibi using the cuteness against us? No, no. My cuteness isn't a weapon. At least, not intentionally. Would be nice to get some flowers or something. What about you then, Grim? You said yesterday you've never been in love. But that doesn't mean you've never dated or had a crush on someone. Any underworldlings take your fancy? Underworldlings. No. Then any mortals? Well... Too true? No, guys. I'm not even that cute. No, but I did have a Twitter account follow me today called I only follow cute people. I think that's what it was called. Which surprised me. I'm sure they follow whoever they want. I don't know. My brain is empty. And onto the final question. Right or left side of the bed? If I have to answer, so do you. You can't stop us, you're cute and we'll remind you. That's very sweet, thank you. I am fighting against my instincts to be like, no, I'm not. I need to get more of a self-esteem. But, yes, and bruh, maybe they just follow who they want. Yeah. And it's in the name, it's cute people. Yeah. True, I don't know. What? Anyway, gaming. I gotta stop thinking about things. I choose to pass. Left or right side? I'm taking the whole bed. Don't be so greedy, mortal. That's alright, you can lay underneath me. Or on top of me if you prefer. What? Sorry, I'm a bed hog. I do like to spread out on the bed. And I don't really have a side, it's just whatever side I'm feeling that night. We can both lie in the middle and snuggle. Wink. I don't snuggle. I feel like you do. But I'm supposed to actually sleep. I'll take the left. I don't know, why not? Damn, Sai having a hot god in front of him in a chat being nice to them. I know, right? Such a rare occurrence is happening right now. I'll take the left. Why not? Noted. Sunshine, you really... making that brain break for real, you guys are. You are. And so's Grimmy. Anyway, those were all the questions I had prepared. So, you're gonna ask me again why it took so long to respond? Or whether I thought your approach to this little game was wrong? Fine. Answer them this time then. Was my approach wrong? That's cute in a weird way. The approach was fine, you just phrase things kind of strangely. My bulldog does that, it snores loudly? Oh, you have a bulldog? Why haven't you showed me any pictures? How dare you fist fight? I demand bulldog pictures now. I have a specific pet channel on my Discord, I'm pretty sure. Yes, I do. Pet pictures. Better send some soon. But, oh god, yeah. I don't do very well with snoring, because I need background noise, but I need, like, a specific background noise to sleep. And it's not snoring. Snoring gets on my nerves. But I'm sure your bulldog is lovely. Like you're interested, but you don't want to seem too interested. You're very obvious sometimes. It's sweet. Obvious in what way? Obviously interested in getting to know me. Oh, also, you rambled to yourself again. The last time you did that was with the first time we met. I did not ramble then. You did. I screenshot the messages to look at later. Huh? Why? Why would you ever need to look at them again? Honestly? At first because I thought it was kind of funny. So I kept them for a laugh. I did not intend to amuse you. I was being quite serious. I know you were. And that made it even funnier. It's true, that did make it funnier. Oh, how pleased I am to amuse you. I will forever live with this tattooed onto my soul. May they forever sing melodies about how I, the best reaper around, was able to amuse a mortal person. I have truly broken out of the shell that defines us reapers. You try to be funny now. Indeed, I am glad you could tell. Though I have done many things that would be worth singing about, I would not enjoy if a bard sang about me. I would have to resort to drastic measures to silence them. After all, being a reaper is a secret. If they knew of my deeds, they would need to be taken care of. You'd kill them? Would be an appropriate response. Fortunately, I've never heard a bard singing about you. And thank the lords for that. I'd pay to see that, though. And I would pay to not. Then I would simply have to offer more money than you. Then they'd have no choice but to play. Oh, okay, we're getting called, like, immediately, alright. You wouldn't dare. I would dare. I would. Wow, so a mystery. You called so suddenly. And I definitely would. You wouldn't. You were just being dramatic as per usual. That's funny coming from you. Maybe I should look for composers right now. Stop giving me that look. He's fucking pouting a bit. And what would that be exactly? I think I'm so menacing look. Well, that's what you think it is. It's more like a... Please treat me gently look. And what is a please treat me gently look exactly? Do I look gentle to you? You don't have to look gentle to be one to be treated gently, Grim. Don't worry, I can see past the bad boy aesthetic. You're just a little dude that gets easily flustered and needs to be taken care of. Oh, he's blushing again. I am literally not that. I beg to differ. You're my precious baby girl. I am a man to be feared. Aww. Precious little man. Not quite as precious as Bartholomew, though. How is that thing more precious than me? Is he jealous of my fucking snake? Suddenly you want a precious baby- you want to be a precious baby girl to me, huh? You're so competitive sometimes. I just think you couldn't compare me to a pet over all things. Raise your pet to the camera. Alright, it's hard to compare to this perfection. Now this is a worthy beast for one who defies the Grim Reaper himself. A terrifying creature that represents the cycles of birth, death, and rebirth. It's just a little danger noodle, actually. Not scary or terrifying in the slightest. Oh. You think he's cute? Not as cute as me. Ah, what did you just mutter? I said I didn't know about cute. Fearsome, strong, cute, I suppose. Put your bed back on the bed. By the way, when exactly do you plan to take my soul, Mr. Reaper? There's nothing wrong with taking my time. Someone's struggling. I'll take it when the time is right. You appear to be running low on time, though. 2 days. Okay, so it is day 5 now? Yes. 2 days and then your soul is mine, remember? I do not struggle. That will not be happening. How can you be so sure? Statistically speaking, I'm just as likely to win this battle as you are. Another foolish assumption. A Reaper outclasses a human in every way. Statistically, you cannot win. And be gentle with him, in other words. A hand that says, please be patient. I have autism. That would be pretty funny to see on him, yeah. I think I'm doing a decent job so far. Considering I'm still, you know, alive. Maybe I'm just letting you have it to the last possible moment. Or maybe you just can't take it. You are fortunate, you know. Oh yeah? Fortunate I was the Reaper assigned to your case. Another would not put up with you like I do. Yeah, well, I do feel lucky to have met you. That is enough meaningless chatter. What were you doing, mortal? Right now? Talking to you? That much is obvious. You and your small brain. It's very wrinkly, though. And it's the wrinkles, fun fact. It is the amount of wrinkliness on your brain that matters as to how much brain processing power you have, as opposed to how large it is. Which is where the term smooth brain came from. Because if you have a smooth brain, then you're very, very dumb or dead. I meant before that. I apologize. I forgot I have to be awfully clear with you. No, you care about me enough to ask about my day. Don't make assumptions. Grim wants to know about my day. Grim's got a little crush. You are just utterly ridiculous. Just answer the question. Such a bossy boy. Well, before your 50 questions, there wasn't 50. It was nowhere near 50. Are you that poor at counting? Your nearly 50 questions. I was, well, not doing much actually, hanging around my apartment. Bartholomew was acting a little strange earlier. I thought he might be getting sick. But he packed right up. I suppose I just have a healing presence. Maybe you do. I actually just got home from work, but I have the next few days off. You do? Figured if I was gonna die, I didn't want to spend my last days at work. That's a fair point. Bossy boy, more like needy boy. I mean, I would argue both are true. But I know I'll be fine anyway. So I'm just gonna enjoy my little, at-home vacation. I see. What's your plans for later? Honestly, I think I'll just stay at home. Perfect. Nothing beats staying at home in your PJs, after all. Do you have any PJs, Grim? Do you think I sleep in this? I can't picture you wearing anything else. Of course I have pajamas. They are black and very comfortable. Could have guessed the color, honestly. What kind are they? Why do you care? I want to imagine you in them. You would look cute in pajamas. The short sleeve shirt and shorts. Are you happy now? Immensely. What about you? Aw, Grim Reaper wants to know what my PJs look like. I don't wear pajamas. Well, this is obviously useful information for my job, of course. I just realized that, no, okay. I don't sleep naked. For the record, I just realized that's what that meant. I don't sleep naked. I don't bother changing out of my clothes The clothes that I wear for the day, I wear to bed, and then the next day I just change clothes. I kind of want to start wearing pajamas again, but then I'd have to, like, buy pajamas and then remember to wear them. And honestly, that just seems like a lot of effort. Now you're confused, Reaper and chat. Yeah. No, I do wear clothes to bed. Yes, So, you won't go anywhere tonight? Stay right there, huh? Good, this works for me. Is he coming over? No goodbyes tonight, Grim? Hey, you got your bulldog pic? Let's fucking go. I'll have a look after stream. I'm sure it's adorable. It's not time for a goodbye yet. Wait. What exactly am I waiting for? Just do as you're told. And what if I haven't done that? Let's make this your first time then. Good person. Hey, you're not a good person! Don't do that! Now just wait. My options are yes, sir, or woof woof. Bro. Yes, sir. Why'd you send a bunch of oh, no. Sorry, Skylar, no barking. Her name is Nana Banana? That's a great name, Fistfight. That's a beautiful name. You step back from your computer. You're not sure what you're waiting for exactly, but you might as well hang out until he messages you again. Oh, that's so cute. Yeah. You spend a little time with Bartholomew and check the moisture of your sprout. Eventually, you can't find anything fun to do while waiting for Grim to get back in contact. Honestly, it worries you a little just how dependent you become on talking to him. You lie back on your bed, staring at the ceiling. You only met him 5 days ago, but this feels like a lifetime you've known each other. Putting aside the fact he's the Grim Reaper, you've honestly never enjoyed someone's company as much as his. It's a little confusing. You know full well what the strange feeling in your heart is, but you try to put it aside. As fun as talking to him is, he is still the Grim Reaper. You wander back to your computer. It's been around 30 minutes now. There's still nothing. Disappointed, you go to turn array when you see an incoming call. Oh, okay. Welcome back. Look up. He just said look up and then hung up! You look up from your computer towards the night sky, and on the other side of your currently closed window, you see something so surprising you're sure you must be imagining it. It's the Grim Reaper! I do like this picture a lot. Very, nice. Very nice picture. Woo! I agree. I agree. Woohoo! What are you doing here? That's a top tier pick, I agree. Now that face is priceless. Well worth the trip here, I have to say. Grim? Don't call me that to my face. Embarrassing enough hearing it over calls. It's Casper. That's my real name. Casper. Hello, sunshine. You look like you've seen a ghost. Maybe I have. Okay, what do I say? A really pretty one? A very cute one? Or one that is kind of sexy? I'm gonna take a drink of water while I wait to hear what you guys think. Oh, fuck. I mean, I feel like they all apply to him. Very pretty, he's cute, and the last one as well. Group. I'm gonna say the last one. Maybe a cute one, I don't know. Maybe I'll say the last one. I'm gonna say the last one. They all apply exactly. I'm far from a ghost, sunshine. Sexy one, exactly. Are you sure? Certain. So you admit to being sexy then? that much is obvious. I am lovely to look at, after all. Perhaps not as lovely to look at as you, though. Hey, yo! That was smooth! What the fuck? Uh-oh. Which you should know to be truthful. Whoa, I know, right? Because, as you know, I cannot lie. Am I flustering you? You're blushing right now. Just didn't expect the compliment.
Huh?
Oh, exactly. Why not? You're quite an attractive mortal. It's only right I tell you so. Usually call me stupid or annoying. You are those things. I, like all of that about you. You're a lot more forward in person. Yes, well, it's confusing me as well, trust me. Seeing you like this messes with my feelings and makes me say strange things. But, well, they're true, so... there's no need to be shy anyway. You are lovely. That is nothing to be shy about. Nice to see you looking flustered for a change. Casper? Casper, then. Yes, mortal. How are we even here? Wait a second. I live on the 5th floor. You do? Not much of an inconvenience for me, luckily. How are you even standing? Sitting? Whatever you're doing there? Oh, neither sitting nor standing. I can literally see you on the other side of this window. Congratulations. Would you like an award? Come on, Sai. Turn up that blush. I did for a little bit. I'm getting a little flustered. But you'll find him flirting. This doesn't make any sense. So being a Grim Reaper is fine and believable, but you draw the line at flirting. Alright, fair point. The magic. Something like that. It's quite simple. Can you teach me? I don't think that's a good idea. If something went wrong, it would be my fault. And of course, it would be breaking many rules. Aw, you can just say you care. Maybe I'm just not fond of cleaning you up off the floor. Maybe you just want to avoid admitting you kinda care? No levitation lessons for you. Boo. Wait. Can't people see you? You think I would be so careless? I don't know, would you? I've cast a glamour. Silly me, of course. Obviously you cast a glamour. Are you invisible then? Invisible? No. I've taken another form to everyone's eyes but yours. So my neighbors aren't going to see a mysterious man floating outside my window? If they were to look, they'd simply see a raven. I should have picked a bat. Why a bat? Well, it's dark. Good camouflage? Well, that's true. But it's leaning a little too vampire-y. Ah, yes. Wouldn't want to be mistaken for a vampire. Exactly. But I do need to know. Yes? How exactly did you find me? You think I didn't know where you lived? I never told you. I know everything about you, Sunshine. So I assume you've come to claim it? Myself, that is? I had a good run, I suppose. No, I'm actually not here for that. This is... This is like Peter Pan, isn't it? You come to whisk me away. We'll fly through the night, fall deeply in love, and part, sadly. That depends. On what? Do you want to be whisked away? I wouldn't say no. How often do you get to fly around in the night sky? But I'm guessing that isn't what you're here for. Don't tempt me. There's something else I'm here for today. You see, Sunshine, I have something here with me, hidden. Something to give you. Here. Look, you got me a bunch of flowers! For me? Is there anyone else here? Yes, you, stupid mortal. You said you'd like some. You You got me flowers. Ah, I know, right, Skyward? I didn't think to ask what type of flowers you liked, so I picked ones that looked like you. The brightest, sunniest flowers I could find. Casper! Yes, mortal? Means a lot to me. You know, if you want them, you're going to have to open the window. Oh, of course. Are you gonna come in? Are you inviting me in? I'll promise to try and be good. What if I don't want you to be good? Then I won't have to pretend now, will I? I'm sure the two of us could find something interesting to do. You really are a flirt tonight, aren't you? Yeah, I thought it would be bad dragon, not bad romantic. Bro, it's technically me and Casper's first time meeting. Imagine if you go on a date after talking to someone online and they just go, I have a gift for you, and they whip out a giant bad dragon dildo. Now that would either be the funniest thing or the creepiest thing. Depending on how much you like the person and the delivery of it, I guess. Nothing separating us now, mortal. Quite like it that way. Coming in, Little Reaper? You wish I was, don't you? Well, I opened the window for a reason. Are you too scared to come in, Casper? Today, I'm just here to give you these. Maybe next time I'll take you up on that offer. As truly tempting as it is, I fear it may lead to regrets from both of us. Next time, well, we'll see. At first, I feel anything could end up happening, my little human. Eager, sunshine. Reach for the flowers. If I didn't speak to them beforehand, creepy. If I do know them before, funny. Yeah, I guess it depends if you've, like, talked about that kind of thing before meeting up. Your hands are really warm. Yours are quite cold, even through the gloves. They're really pretty. How can hands be pretty? That's a question I have. What defines a pretty hand? And the flowers. But your hands are quite pretty too, now that you mention it. But I'd say your hands are also very, nice. I would have thought hands could be so alluring. What are you whispering about now? I really must be on my way. I've accomplished the thing I wanted to do. So soon? Duty always calls. Off to steal souls then. Better theirs than yours, wouldn't you say? Two answers to this question. No, you can just head over yours now if you want. Better get to work before you get in trouble, my little Reaper. And since when am I yours? 2 more days in your cell is mine anyway. Don't be damaging my goods, you hear? They're demanding. Casper. Sunshine. Do be careful. Since you asked so nicely, I'll try my best. Don't forget to close that window after I leave. Wouldn't want anyone crawling in when you aren't looking. Hey, Casper. I don't know what that means. Does that mean it's gonna trigger the DLC? I wish we had a few more days together. I don't know if that triggered the DLC, but anyway. You'd already planned to take the day off work today, which was lucky, really. Because you woke up this morning with something terrible. A cold. Damn. 1, they're appealing, I guess, maybe a bit soft, and maybe some nail polish are taken care. 2, the one I like if they're attached to someone you think is pretty / like. I guess. I don't know, I don't really... I mean, like, I guess hand, I'd be like... I like holding people's hands if I like them in that way. But outside of that, I don't really think about it. Your head hurt, your nose was stuffed, and your throat felt like you'd been swallowing gravel. But you hadn't, of course. That would be stupid. You'd never eat gravel. You decided to stay in bed for the day and rest up, and it's midday when you wake up again feeling bored and lonely. And what better to do when you're bored than chat with the guy who wants you dead? Exactly. Where's my little Reaper? It says the flowers suit you and it's him blushing on his thing. That's cute. Now that we've met properly, I don't know if little is correct. I mean, you seem normal-sized. A normal-sized man. Or something. Anyway. I really am grateful for the flowers. I felt a little stunned yesterday, so I just wanted to make sure you knew. It was quite obvious. I saw your face when I handed them to you. Perhaps you've already forgotten. My memory is that bad. I might be a bit of an airhead, but I remember that much at least. And I remember your cute face too. Were you feeling shy? I think even your shoulders were blushing. Is that possible? Does my charm make your full body blush? What? It's unlikely that such a thing happened. I am the Grim Reaper, dammit. The Grim Reaper does not spend their time blushing. Maybe you're not like other Reapers. I am perfectly normal. Blushing is your normal, I'm afraid. Perhaps the flowers were a bad idea. Well, I love them. You do? I told you that already, silly man. Silly man? I do not particularly like this nickname. Then you should listen properly, mister. I love these flowers. I'm thinking of pressing them in a few days. Pressing them into what? Like drying them flat in a book or something? Then maybe I can use the petals for a bookmark or something. I don't know yet. I just want to keep them forever. Might I remind you that your forever extends to today and tomorrow. Right. Spell taking and all that. Could sound a little more frightened. Hard to be scared of you, Grim. But too sweet to be afraid of, I'll say. Many have feared me. Mr. Big Bad Scary Grim Reaper. Exactly. You are beginning to understand. I'm starting to think you have a kink for bullying people, you know? I'll never tell. I have a kink for blushing Grim Reapers. Huh? Oh, well, capitals. Things are getting serious. How many Grim Reapers do you know? Just the one, actually. And how could it possibly be a kink? It's a new discovery of mine. You should be proud, Grimmy. You've inspired this in me. I don't believe I blush as much as you insist. Probably more. Luckily, I think it's adorable. Adorable. You make me sound like a domesticated pet. Hey, if that's what you want, I'm not judging. I'm not judging. I'm not kink shaming. I'll let you come sit on my lap. Come here, boy. Oh, and roll over. That's a good boy. Who wants a treat? Me. You can come over and sleep on my lap then. Not offer such a thing so freely, sigh. Someone could easily misunderstand your intentions. I think I'm being pretty transparent about my intentions, Grimmy. Exactly, Skylar. I like doing things that make you blush. Well, perhaps for a change, I would like to make you blush. Give it a go, then. You are very... No, that's not right. Sunshine, I think you are the one who would look good lying on my lap. I can imagine the sunlight drifting in lazily from the window in the mid-afternoon. And you there in those rays, looking at home. If that were the case, then I believe life would be perfect. Yeah, I mean, it worked a little bit. I'll give him that much. Is that true? You know I cannot lie. Even if I could, I would not lie about this. Well, maybe I think that sounds perfect too. Did you blush? A little. I will take a little. Not to backtrack, but... What did you say? I have a kink for bullying people? Honestly, Grimmy, you just make it too easy. It's fun. I like teasing you. You're feeling a hunger I didn't even know I had. I've been absolutely starved, apparently. But fortunately, you are a capable mortal who can feed yourself. Aw. That's no fun, Grim. Come feed me! Feed you? What, like a child? I'm waiting for the airplane. You'll be waiting for some time. I'll get down on my knees and beg, pretty please. See, I told you, you make it too easy. It is not my intention. You just overwhelm me sometimes. There's a strange foreign feeling. No one else has ever pulled at my heartstrings, so... Be careful there, Grimmy. Person could misunderstand what you mean. You're just trying to trick me for my soul again, aren't you? Right. Yes, I am, of course, being a crafty Grim Reaper because I want your soul, because that is my job. Of course. Feeling conflicted, Casper. Confliction is beneath me. I'm always sure of myself. Even when it comes to me. Do I make you feel things you didn't know possible, Grim? I have plenty of abilities, Sai. Amazing abilities. To lie is not one of them. Yes. You make me feel conflicted, confused, angry, happy, and sad all at once. But that is my own problem. Perhaps there was a fault in my creation. I think you're perfect. Any other time, I would agree with you. I have always known I am perfect, and yet today I am not certain of that fact. Ugh. I will deal with it myself. Don't you have something better to do on your days off, mortal? You have so few days left, and you use them to torment me. It seems a waste. Well, actually, I'm in bed still. In bed? Sunshine, it's nearly evening. You should be having dinner, not lounging. You're the person to break, Grimmy boy. I'm feeling off today. I think I've caught a cold. I figured I'd just stay in bed with Bartholomew and chat with you. How have you let a common cold take you, mortal? Did you go to sleep with wet hair? No. I mean, I don't think so, at least. Did you leave your window open all night? Maybe a smidge. A teeny weeny smidge. Just enough that a Grim Reaper could sneak in if he wanted to. Very irresponsible. But realistically, even if it were closed, that would not stop me. Does not surprise me in the slightest. For pianos for 20 stories up on innocent people. Me. I don't know about innocent, but yeah. May as well add breaking and entering onto your rap sheet as well. I believe I've told you before that your mortal laws do not apply to me. And even if they did, they would be unable to catch me. I am like an eel, far too slippery. Yes, slippery eel, Casper. I've always thought you were giving eel. It did not mean I was actually like an eel, minus their slipperiness. No, but there's some similarities, isn't there? You're like axolotls. Those are kind of similar. They are not at all similar. That is what mortals call a stretch. You're the one who said you were like an eel. I take it back then. Look, Mr. Eel Reaper, it doesn't matter if I left my window open anyway. I do that all the time. I don't think that's what made me sick. Mr. Eel Reaper, fine. Did you forget to wear a coat when you left your apartment? It's just a cold, Grim. Happens to everyone. It's super common. Does not happen to everyone. It is an illness purely for mortals. Sure, but it's not a big deal. It's just a bit inconvenient. But hey, it means I can talk to you some more. How so? I don't see what stops you from talking to me when you're well, too. I'd usually be at work. I speak to you on work hours every day. If I do that, I'll never get any work done. You're a little distracting, you know. In what way? Well, you talk a lot. I talk a normal amount. Kind of a yapper, Grim. Well, this yapper wants to know something. And that is... Why are you sick? How have you allowed this? I don't know if there's a specific reason. Just going around again, I guess. That is not sufficient for me. I think he's worried. Hard to have something like a cold take root in you. I appreciate the sentiment, but it's really no biggie. You're accepting this illness too easily. Must be prepared to fight back against that which wrongs you. Is it your head? Your stomach? I'm bleeding out, bro. My eyes, bro. Does he want to take care of you? Oh, yes. You gotta come take care of me, Grimmy. I'm dying. I feel so tired for a person that's done nothing but sleep. Well, not that I slept very well, but I've just been lounging around all day. You do not look unwell when I visited you last night. No? How did I look? Captivating? Bro! You can't just call me captivating out of nowhere. Come on. Help, I'm bleeding everywhere. Come and help me, Grim. Yeah, true. Flustered. As well as absolutely captivated by my good self, of course. But how could you not? Me, captivated and flustered. Are you sure you're not thinking of yourself? Ha. I would take that as a compliment, but your words are dripping with sarcasm once again. I would never be sarcastic to you, Grim. Ah. I was not aware you were a comedian. I have been practicing my jokes. Knock knock. Do not like these jokes. Knock knock. Who is at my door? The Grim Reaper. The Grim Reaper who? Hey, actually, I haven't thought of the joke this far. Guess we'll never know. That is immensely unsatisfying. You finish the joke then. Let me know when you work it out. You are the comedian here. You finish the joke yourself. I'll be waiting. Glad to know that sickness does not dampen your personality. You love my personality. Yes, of course. Almost as much as I love Asriel. Answer this. Oh, okay, hello. Speaking of Asriel, where is he? He is resting. His role is tiresome, so he spends much time recuperating. Can you bring him over? I want to see his cute little face. Pretty please. I told you he is resting. Can you not rest in your arms? I wouldn't mind resting in your arms. Ha! My arms are much too muscular to be comfortable. And how about my head against your chest? Looks pretty firm and supportive. And while you're holding me to your chest, I'll cuddle Az so he doesn't feel left out. Well, it would be a lie to say that does not sound cute. Well, we are far too apart to be able to do, for that to be possible, of course. Ah, cracking my neck again. Ooh, well, when I come visit, I'll snuggle with him. I would like to snuggle with Casper. I think that would be nice. We won't be far apart at all. I very much doubt that you will be visiting me here, Sunshine. But I'll humor you. So you are sick. Well, at least you look cute snuggled up like that. Oh, what's that? Speak up, Grim. I can't hear you when you're mumbling. I'm going to melt into my chair and disappear. A cute little Casper cuddle. I said you look cute snuggled up like that. Oh. Do I? Yes. It is beyond annoying. A scary Casper puddle, not cute. How so? I should not find a mortal cute. I'm being created to hunt. I am a being created to hunt, to take, to destroy, and to rebuild. Not to be doing whatever it is I'm doing. Well, I don't mind. It's nice when you call me cute. Most mortals, I imagine, would find it terrifying. You are unique, Sunshine, to say the least. But this is all far, far beside the point. How could you be sick? I didn't have much choice in the matter. It's like I saw an ad for sick people near you and rushed on over. It just happened. Why are you making such a big deal about it, though? Everyone gets sick. I do not get sick. Like ever? Yes, like ever. Reapers do not get mortal sicknesses. What about Reaper sicknesses? They do not exist. Well, except for soul sickness, of course. Can I accept this sickness of yours? Nothing should be able to touch you except me. Maybe if you say please, wink. Seems kind of worse than a cold. least its causes can be pinpointed. You have are much weaker than me in that regard. Hey, are you or are you not sick for no reason? Well, there is a reason, I just don't know it. Which proves my point. It is nothing to be upset about. You and I are simply different. The body of a mortal is much more fragile. You should take care of yourself. How am I supposed to take your soul if you are unwell? It doesn't quite easily, I imagine. I suppose I should be agreeing, but taking your soul like this, it simply does not work for me. I do not accept it. Well, I don't think your acceptance makes much of a difference. Can't exactly pull the sickness from my body, can you? What? I'm not some sort of vampire who sucks out illnesses. Hey, I never said anything about sucking. Pulling, Casper. Pulling. But, that's obviously not possible. Maybe humans will evolve and become immune to being sick as well one day. Who knows? I think it's more likely you will kill each other and then I can retire. Anything is possible. Perhaps I was once a time where Reapers could become ill too. Or maybe we are as we always have been. Huh. Some bonks for Casper. Exactly. Yes, bonk bonk. Do you know the first Reaper? Are they your boss? Or maybe they retired. I'd retire if it was me. Wait, can you actually retire? I don't know if there was ever a first. As for retiring, I've never known it to happen. We are tied to our profession. It is part of us. Reapers exist solely to do just that. Otherwise, there would be no point in our existences at all. Sounds lonely. I wouldn't have agreed with you a week ago, but perhaps it is. Forget me being sick for a second, okay? I have a question. Go ahead. I really like your name. The definition of a question is a sentence worded or expressed as so as to elicit information. What you said was a statement. I know this is a different concept. Shut up, Pipsqueak. Shut up! I understand it may be quite difficult for you to recognize mortal, but that was not a question. Shush. I'm getting to it. How did you get your name? How'd you think? Do you have Reaper parents who gave it to you? No, I have no parents. I have no family at all, technically. For many think of their fellow Reapers as their siblings, I suppose. A sentiment I do not share, unfortunately. Wait, you don't have parents? What, did you spring into existence one day? That is likely the simplest explanation. Huh? Huh? No one is sure exactly how we are created. But I have always looked as I have now. There was no childhood, or parents, or growing up. Yes, I've always been this handsome. I didn't ask. I've always been the Reaper you see now. But you had to be created somehow. Likely, yes. But I do not remember it. So, how'd you get your name? What have I told you that was classified too? Asper. You already broke rules telling me your name, didn't you? I chose it for myself. I do not know why or where it came from. It just felt right. I like it. That is appreciated. I also enjoy your name. I also picked my name for myself. I actually clicked past. Oh god, what'd I miss? What? Casper Dotier. Oh, okay. I said something about getting married, probably. Isn't that cute? Is there a reason for me to take your last name, Mortal? Well, we could just get married. I don't know. I haven't thought of marriage before, but I wouldn't mind doing it. If it was with you, that is. I don't know if anyone else is to my standards anymore. Sunshine, you... I don't know what you're doing to me here. Making you fall hopelessly and completely in love with me? Dear gods, you should watch what you say. You might give me a heart attack always. Dang, it's true. There's one way. That's one way to get out of a bet. Hey, there is no out. I must get your soul. If I do not, then someone else will. How'd you just lie and say you took it? What have I gotten myself into? What you ask of me is my death. To be fair, you're also asking me to die. Yes, I suppose I am. What a position we found ourselves in. seems a little unfair. Yes, take their soul in marriage. Exactly, yep. Gotta do that. And I mean, Casper probably doesn't have a last name, so they can take mine. I like talking to you, Casper. Not fair that it has to be over so quickly. And I know, life is unfair, yada yada. But this sucks. I know, Sunshine. That is the nature of what you are and what I am. You and I are different. I know this, and yet I can't help how you. There are still too many things I am unsure about for this to be over tomorrow. I'm still looking into your peculiar soul. Time is unforgiving. I have little choice in the matter, just so you know. I exist for this job. I am this job. I am a tool for those who more important than myself. I do not decide who should die. I am just the one who makes sure that happens. I don't know. I actually feel sorry for you. For what reason? You should feel more sorry for yourself. You're stuck where you are. Sure, us mortals live and die and all that, but we're capable of change. We're capable of making decisions that affect our lives. Feels like you can't do anything but keep existing, doing the same thing day in and day out. Perhaps that is why I've enjoyed this. Enjoyed you. You're a little bit of change. Sunshine, stay right there. I won't be long. Huh? Is he coming over again? Asper. Where'd you go? Hello? There's no response. Confused and slightly annoyed, you shut your laptop for now. Feel a little lonely all of a sudden. It's a bit strange feeling for you. Never thought of your apartment as lonely. You've enjoyed living alone, decorating your room to your liking. For now, it feels a little empty. Get out of bed, legs wobbly, and put your laptop back on your desk. Just in time to make eye contact with someone outside your window, eyes wide. You hardly open the window, a little shyly, and a little shyly he steps in. Heyo, right on the chest! Chest shot! Oh, look at him, he's in my room! Now look away for a second, chat. No. Casper? Sunshine? I told you I'd have no problem coming in. Grim Reaper's in my apartment. Wait, are you here for my soul? I can hardly take it with you looking as you do. Wow, I look that bad? Didn't mean it like that. You look much more ill in person. Come on, let me help you to bed. Takes your hand, his gloved fingers gentle, and he leads you to your bed. He tucks you in carefully, and the feeling of loneliness is instantly replaced with strange warmness. Being looked after by the Grim Reaper wasn't on your bingo card, but it's not so bad. You shouldn't be walking around. Where's your water? I wasn't really feeling like incorrect. Wait here. Casper disappears from view, walking away from your bed and into your kitchen. I wouldn't be able to speak on this state. Fair enough. You're thankful you actually washed your dishes last night. He returns. Incorrect. Oop. Yeah. Bro's just like, boom, you're gonna drink water. Returns a glass of water in his hand. Drink. You're unwell. You must keep yourself hydrated. Are you hungry? Yeah, I haven't eaten yet. I will prepare you a mortal meal. I don't like how you call it a mortal meal. It is food for a mortal, is it not? Is that any different to what you eat? That is besides the point. It will not be long, so stay in bed, okay? Alright. Then he's gone again. Figure disappearing back into the kitchen. Butterflies rise up in your stomach. That's a strange feeling too. Like you're a kid in a schoolyard. You're thinking on this when it starts. Banging. Clattering. Something falling? Then silence. You stare towards the kitchen. More banging, more clattering. You want to jump out of the bed and see what exactly is going on, but you do feel a little faint. You instead decide to trust in Casper, for better or for worse, and await whatever he considers a mortal meal. It's around 25 minutes later when he reappears. A bit scared to ask, but what was all of that? All of what? The banging and clattering and stuff. Your kitchen is a tough beast.
It required some reining in. It fought admirably. It's a room, not a beast. Is there any kitchen left? I believe I already started one fire, but I handled the issue myself. Right, just one. Fortunately, I was well equipped to deal with the raging inferno. It chose the wrong opponent. I'm sure it was terrified. Casper makes his way to your side, the smell of food reaching your nose. It doesn't smell terrible, but it does smell burnt, whatever it is. But looking up at him like this, that doesn't matter much. Over video calls, and even when he was at your window, it was hard to tell how, well, handsome he really is. Well-toned arms, a good-looking face, perfect hair. It hits you then how wild the situation is. He looks between you and the bed, cheeks slightly flushed before he sits down carefully on the edge of it. Here. This is the first time I'm cooking for someone else, so... He hands you the plate. On it is... You're not totally sure at first. I could get over his little smirk. I know. It's very handsome. Here's mortal food, correct? Looking closer, it almost looks like pancakes? Have you ever made this before, Casper? Of course not. I have no time for fancy cooking. Fortunately, I'm good at nearly everything I try my hand at. I simply searched on the internet, and I created them perfectly. They're quite charred. What do you mean? Oh, Casper, you're so cute. They're perfect, really. You're making it sound as if they're less than perfect, though. My bad. Thank you, Grimmy. It's the least I could do. The least? The least you could do is not come over, tuck me into bed, and feed me dinner. You're sick. What kind of person would I be if I just left you alone? Go on, eat. You look down at the food. Look back at Casper. Look at the food again. You decide that, for him, you'd eat it. Fortunately, it's not burnt all the way through, though. The middle is raw. Somehow. Lovely. Still, it's not terrible, and you managed to get it down. So, how was it? Maybe you missed your calling. Chef Casper. My calling is to be a reaper, though. I suppose a side job wouldn't be so bad. Still, doing this for you is enough for me. You've outdone yourself. Ha! I knew you'd say that. I can do anything I put my mind to. Sure can, Casper Wasper. Seem to have brightened up a little, but you must be running a fever. Casper takes the plate from you and sets it aside before coming back to sit on the edge of your bed. He looks down at his gloves, conflicted, before he pulls them off. Fingers are long and thin, and his hands are without a single blemish. Of course, knowing Casper, that was a given. The heart skips a beat as he raises his hand to your forehead. His fingers are cool and refreshing. You feel yourself almost lean into his touch. You look up and into his eyes, which look back down towards you. You see yourself reflected in those red eyes. He opens his mouth as if to say something, then closes it again. He does this a few times, and you wonder to yourself what exactly he wants to say to you. But he never gets the chance. Jesus, what the fuck was that? It's a zap, as if an electric current had just passed between the two of you. Casper pulls his hand back in a flash. What the? Some people say they feel a spark. I don't think it happened literally. He stares down towards his hand incredulously. Jesus. Unsure, he reaches back out towards you, his hand finding your cheek. Not as abrupt this time, but you feel it, like an electric buzz where your skin meets. It must be because of our connection. Our bodies react to our touch. How strange, I've never read of anything like this. You lean into his touch again. It feels nice. The silence between the two of you. A silence that seems to stretch out for far longer than it's really been. It's filled with a common understanding. Tomorrow, you must die. If you don't, then you win the bet and his soul is yours for the taking. You are two people connected by misfortune, both trying desperately to avoid the inevitable. Sunshine, Yes, Casper? I should go. Reach out and take his hand. Stay instead? What? You know, I'm so sick. Who knows what'll happen if you leave me? Please? Okay. The room is even darker now. The sun set some time ago, but you barely even noticed it. You were too concerned with the man in front of you. The man you've come to be quite fond of. I only have one bed, though. I hardly need to sleep anyway. Would you like to do it with me anyway? Does it sleep with you? Yeah. Wait a second. I mean, literally sleep. Snooze. Hatch some Z's. Ah, of course. I knew that, obviously. You're inviting death into bed with you, sunshine. It never ends well. Not for anyone. It's a risk I'm willing to take. You have no sense of danger. Serious, though. You said yourself, I was meant to die a long time ago, right? I think I've lived all this extra time to meet you. Take his hand and pull him down beside you, moving over to give him room. No one else has ever laid beside you in a bed like this. He puts his head down on the pillow, staring at you through the darkness. Do you ever wish things were different? I wish so many things were different. Like what? Sometimes I wish I was human. Wish I was capable of change, as you put it. I've always been proud of my work. I still am. But that doesn't mean I don't wish for more. For something different. Why not do it? He smiles now, just slightly. There's sadness behind it. I'm not like you. What would you do if you were human? I would do what I wish to do now more than anything. Something completely foolish. It's good to be foolish sometimes. Get some sleep, sunshine. You feeling better is more important than anything else. Your eyelids feel heavy now. Your heart races. And yet you feel calm. Lying beside this man you think you've never felt so safe in your life. Ironic, really, when he happens to be the Grim Reaper. You slip away, drifting into a peaceful sleep as you feel his hand still in yours. That was cute. That was a very cute scene. You woke up this morning to find Casper gone. At first you stressed out, thinking that something had happened to him. Or worse, you imagined him all along. But as it turns out, Casper's just in a career that doesn't wait for anybody. You find a note on your bed's side table that said he left food in the fridge. You shiver a little scared, but it's the thought that counts, right? After getting up, stretching, and spending some time with Bartholomew, you notice a flyer under your door. There's a big festival on tomorrow night. Fireworks, stalls, and a fun time away. You sigh, just a little. That would be nice, but technically, today's the day you're supposed to die. Okay, we do have 2 minutes until stream ends, so we'll save there. You sigh just a little. Yes, haha. Very funny, Skylord. I've had quite a good amount of people, my friends, make that pun at me. They're like, oh, sigh. Or something like that. And I just sit there like, you little shit. You know, I know, I'm just so hilarious. Yep. So funny. But yeah, okay, with that, we're nearing the end of the base game for A Date with Death. Which means we'll be able to play the DLC soon. But I'm having a lot of fun with this. I hope you guys are having a lot of fun with it as well. Even if it is just watching me simp for 3 hours straight like a normal person. I'm not normal. Let's not pretend like I'm normal. No, this rocks. I'm glad. I'm glad you're having fun, Skylord. But yeah, I appreciate you guys being here. And everyone is in on the simping, I think. It seems like it for a bit there, yeah. But yes, my next stream will be Friday, where we will be trying karaoke again. Because I like singing, I guess. And I'll try to come up with a list of songs so that I'm prepared beforehand. And don't call me stinky right at the end, fist fight, you meanie. But, yes, I should probably be heading off so I can eat and exist. Especially now that it's free.
Yes, bye-bye! Eat and rest, Sai. I'll do my best.